Monster Jam is an experience like no other. A phenomenon that is trending across the world. Born from raw power. Driven by fearless competitors. Strength is measured in horsepower. And emotions that are pushed to their edge. But the true force, the spark that ignites it all, is you, the fans.
You are the roar that pushes us to drive harder.
And go higher. We need your energy.
So get up!
Get loud.
Every clap. Every cheer. This is your house.
This is your moment.
We can feel it.
We can hear you.
San Antonio, are you ready?
San Antonio! I said, are you ready?
Are you ready for Monster Jam?
Monster Jam!
San Antonio, welcome to Monster Jam! And we're kicking it off with our very first competition full of so much adrenaline, JCB Racing, where our 12 superstars were seeded into a bracket earlier today based on their racing pass time from round 1 of last night's event. The 4 fastest drivers get an automatic pass to round 2. So the remaining drivers are now gonna go head to head to see which lucky 4 are gonna join those fastest 4. So San Antonio, who's ready for JCB Racing?
Up first, let's hear it for Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. And her competition last night's BKT overall event champion, it's Kevin Crocker, Megalodon. They've met once this season in JCB Racing. Lucas Stabilizer takes the win. Lucas Stabilizer staged, waiting for Megalodon to staged and go green. A come-from-behind win. Your winner, Lucas Stabilizer. Both drivers struggling around those turns, trying to find that lane to head towards the race ramp and the finish line. And that final turn did Megalodon dirty, so Lucas Stabilizer moves to round 2 to take on Colt Stevens Thunder Roaris. A 20.817 time for Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer. So you see Thunder Roaris, Lucas Stabilizer set up for round 2. Our next race is going to feature the 2 dads of this series. It's going to be Pops versus Pops, and hopefully nobody blows out an ACL in this race. Up first, let's hear it for Matt Pagliarulo in Jester. And he went to the final round of racing last night. It's Jim Kohler, Avenger. In the 2 times they've met this season, Avenger would take both of the wins. If Avenger wins this race, he'll move on to the next round to take on JCB Digatron, who he faced in the final round of racing last night. We're staged and ready to go. Your winner is Avenger. So Jim Kohler now 13 and 15 in racing. JCB Digatron up next for him in round 2. And again, that will be a matchup of last night's final round race in JCB Racing. .791 for Jim Kohler Avenger. Last night he had 19-second passes. So our drivers are definitely going to need to find a few seconds there of speed if they want to be that final round racer. Now get those bullhorns up as we celebrate 25 years of the Crazy Bull. It's Joe Foley, El Toro Loco. She's here to smash the competition. It's Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. 4th time they've met this season in JCB Racing. Both with 2 wins. Sparkle Smash not wasting any time. El Toro staged. It's time to go green. El Toro Loco all over the track right now. Your winner is Sparkle Smash. Freestyle Foley ready for action, but this is not the competition for that, so he gets to wait now. For 2-wheel skills, Sparkle Smash moves on. She'll face Mayhem in the next round of JCB Racing. We've got 1 race left in round 1. He's second in the series right now, and he needs every point he can get. Let's hear it for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. And his competition, it's Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. This is the first time they've met in JCB Racing this season. Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher, has the best racing percentage on this series. 20 wins, 10 losses. So Excalibur is going to have to find that loud pedal if he wants to take this win. Small lead for Classroom Crusher. Final turn. Excalibur getting a little out of control. Your winner is Classroom Crusher. Big win for Classroom Crusher, but he's got big competition in the next round. He's going to face Gravedigger in round 2.
And now, San Antonio, welcome to round 2 of JCB Racing. Of course, as you saw, we already found our fastest 4 to join our automatic by fastest 4. So now these 8 competitors are going to go head-to-head to see which of them are the fastest 4 to go to the semifinals. So San Antonio, who's ready for more adrenaline and more JCB Racing?
Had a tough night last night, ready for some retribution. Let's hear it for Colt Stevens, Thunderoris. She ain't gonna go easy on this Texas boy though. Big competition at the other end. Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. Slight lead for Thunderoris. Smooth turn for both drivers. Another big upset. Your winner is Lucas Stabilizer. Cynthia Gauthier finding that come behind sauce and stealing that victory from Colt Stevens in Thunderoris, who had the lead to the final turn. And it's a 20.392 for Lucas Stabilizer, moving to our semifinal round, and she'll take on the winner of this next race. Making his first appearance today in JCB Racing, 16-9 this season. Let's hear it for Tristan England, JCB Digatron. And his competitor, Jim Kohler, Avenger, who last night, these two faced off in the final round of JCB Racing. JCB Digatron would take the win. Avenger would lose in a wild style crash. And we'll see if Avenger can take the win today. Here we go. Pretty close right now. Final turn. We're going to go to the super glue to the action replay. I know right now, Classroom Crusher Camden Murphy hoping Avenger takes that win. But the JCB team is in town. And JCB Digatron was on that loud pedal, screaming horses, trying to take this win. Your winner is JCB Digatron. A 19.945 second pass, one of the fastest passes today. So JCB Digatron will take on Lucas Stabilizer in our semifinal round. Beating El Toro Loco in round one. Let's hear it for Jamie Sullivan's Sparkle Smash. And he's 15 and 14 in racing this season. It's Chris Kohler, Mayhem. Sparkle Smash staged and ready to go. Chris Kohler, Mayhem, got the sunroof on the Monster Jam truck today. Neck and neck into the final turn. We got to go back to that super glue, glued to the action replay. Another close race in round two. It looked like Mayhem had a small lead going to the line, but did Sparkle Smash have enough momentum? Your winner is Mayhem. .234 for Mayhem. Chris Kohler in fourth in the series right now. A big win as he moves on to the semifinal round. He'll take on the winner of this next race. He is 24 and 14 in racing, celebrating almost 45 years. That black and green wrecking machine. Let's hear it for Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. His competition, 21 and 10 this season. Classroom crusher Camden Murphy needs this win, but so does Gravedigger, who is sitting in third in the series. So we have two of the best race records on this series going head-to-head right now, and the winner moves to the semifinal round to take on Mayhem. Camden Murphy, Classroom crusher, creeping up to that starting line. Staged, and now we wait. Gravedigger is out of control right now. Your winner is Classroom Crusher. So Classroom Crusher moving on to take on Mayhem in our semifinal round. That means we've got Lucas Stabilizer versus JCB Gigatron, and Mayhem versus Classroom Crusher.
San Antonio, this is the semifinal round of JCB Racing. We have found the 4 fastest drivers on the track this afternoon, but out of those 4, which are going to be the fastest 2 that want those 12 crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship? Well, let's find out, because it's time for more JCB Racing!
He was last night's JCB Racing Final winner. He needs to win this race to get there. Who thinks Tristan England JCB Gigatron's going to win? And who wants Lucas Stabilizer to win? Oh, the ladies are cheering for Lucas Stabilizer. We'll see if she can make another upset happen in JCB Racing. Let's go. What an upset. It's your winner, Lucas Stabilizer. Cynthia Gauthier is on point in Lucas Stabilizer and making me question my pick for Adam Anderson and Gravedigger. I think right now we've got a star shining at this Sunday Funday San Antonio event. A 19.322 Lucas Stabilizer, bat fast in San Antonio. So right now, an opportunity for Classroom Crusher to gain some points on JCB Digatron in the series, but he needs this win to make it happen. So who thinks Mayhem is going to win this race? Who thinks Classroom Crusher is going to win this race? The winner's got tough competition in that final round of JCB Racing. Lucas Stabilizer, Cynthia Gauthier is on fire right now. So the winner of this race has to be at their best going into that JCB final round race. Both drivers inching their way to that starting line. Classroom Crusher ready to go. Mayhem ready to go. Who's going to the finals? We're about to find out. Mayhem making up some ground right now on Classroom Crusher. Another awesome race today in JCB Racing. We need to catch the Super Glue to the action replay. Who is going to take Lucas Stabilizer in that final round? Your winner is Classroom Crusher! So that sets up that final round race of JCB Racing. Lucas Stabilizer versus Classroom Crusher. Camden Murphy, a 19.656 in Classroom Crusher. Remember, Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer, 19.3 second pass.
San Antonio, we've made it to the final round of JCB Racing. We started out with 12 incredible superstars, and now we're down to the fastest two. But out of these two, who wants those 12 crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship? Well, let's find out, because it's time to meet your JCB Racing final contenders.
He is second in the series, and he needs this win more than ever before. Can he do it? We're about to find out. Let's hear it for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. She is red hot right now in JCB Racing, and she isn't going to make it easy for Classroom Crusher. Representing the team out of Indianapolis, it's Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. She ready, she's staged. Now she's waiting for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher, to pull to the line. Camden Murphy right now just sitting there. So Cynthia Gauthier, Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer getting the cue from the light system to back up. It looks like our tech official's gonna get over there to jump the truck right now. Camden Murphy using all the battery power that thing has to make it to this final round of JCB Racing. So you see our USHRA tech officials checking on the truck, one underneath with that battery juice to give this truck some life. There's nothing worse than sitting at that final round, wanting to stage, wanting to hit that gas pedal, wanting to win this race, but not being able to do so because of a mechanical issue or a battery going dead. Camden Murphy right now sitting, eager, anxious. Truck is fired up, and that's a good sign for him. A sigh of relief probably in the cab of that truck. But now it's time for the big show, the final round, JCB race. 12 points on the line. Classroom Crusher with the smoother transition going over the first race ramps. Lucas Stabilizer all bouncing all over the place. Classroom Crusher can seal the deal. And he does. Your winner is Classroom Crusher. When he needed the points the most, he gets them right now. Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher, probably a huge sigh of relief with that win. Working his way closer to the top spot on Stadium Championship Series East. And with that win, he is going to gain points on JCB Digatron, moving closer to first place. Because after this event, there are only 3 more points competitions for Stadium Championship Series East. So just in the neck of time, 12 points and a little bit of relief for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. And our own Lindsay Noble right now heading down to Camden Murphy, who has won multiple competitions. I think this is his 7th competition win this season. And our pit reporter, Lindsay Noble, is hanging out with our JCB Racing winner.
Camden, congratulations. 12 points now here in JCB Racing. This is obviously huge for points, but I want to talk about this track because neither of you had a bye run here in the finals. Do you feel like that extra lap made all the difference for you to make it to the finals?
You know, it definitely helps when you get to go rounds and you get to see what the track's doing, but this was one of the most unpredictable tracks that we've had all year long. I got one of the best crew chiefs of all time, Josh Dyke, right here. He crew chief for one of the best drivers of all time, Tom Bentz. So I knew when he and I both weren't sure what lane to take, I was like, well, let's just toss it up in the air and hope for the best. But man, it's so cool to see my big sister, Cynthia Gauthier, in the final round. She's been absolutely crushing it. But I tell you what, we got more to go here tonight. We got skills, we got freestyle, and we got points to make up on old JCB Digatron. So I tell you what, San Antonio, you guys have fun so far?
Give it up one more time for your winner of JCB Racing, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher.
And with that, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher, gets the first 12 points for the BKT Overall Event Championship today. We have 2 more competitions where the winner can also get 12 points, and then at the end, whoever has the most is our BKT Overall Event Champion. Lucas Stabilizer in 2nd, Mayhem 3rd, JCB Digatron 4th, Avenger 5th, and Sparkle Smash in 6th. And for the next 12 points, it is our skills competition, our skills challenge, where drivers have up to 2 attempts to complete a skills move or attempt a donut. And we're going to see stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks. And this is going to be your first chance to help pick our winner with your scores. So jump on your phone at judgeszone.com, put in the code SAT, and get ready to pick our next winner. Up first, let's hear it for Kevin Crocker in Megalodon. Last night's BKT Overall Event Champion and had a nice run in the Skills Challenge. Looks like he might be lining up for the same thing again. We'll see if he can do it just as crispy as he did last night. Nice wheelie, walking across the pod. We'll see what he's got. Skills Challenge starts now.
Let's make some noise for Kevin Crocker, Megalodon! And now, San Antonio, you have a very important job. Scoring is now open. Time to scan that QR code. Head on over to judgeszone.com. Use the code SAT, and then slide that big old BKT tire up or down and lock your scores in now.
Nice big sky wheelie, which if you want shark programming in the month of July, you see sharks flying out of the water, but you're never going to see a Megalodon in real life flying through the air like you do here at Monster Jam. Scores are in. Score for Megalodon, 4.845. 4.845, the score to beat. He's got all the tricks. Let's see if he can put them together. It's Matt Pagliarulo in Jester. Jester looking for his first Skills Challenge win of 2025. Or 2026, rather, I'm sorry.
Getting silly with it on the track is Matt Pagliarulo, Jester. And now San Antonio scoring is now open. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock those scores in now.
That man has got to be dizzy after it looked like he was competing with Bari Musauer, zombie driver, for the world record of donut revolutions there. And man, I love donuts, especially at Monster Jam. And Matt Pagliarulo in Jester brought it right there. We'll see if San Antonio's got love for donuts like Jester does. All right, Jester score 6.533. Your new leader is Jester. Up next, as we celebrate 25 years of the Crazy Bull, let's hear it for Joe Foley, El Toro Loco. Joe Foley with one skills win this season. Score to beat right now, 6.533. He's known to bring the wow to Monster Jam, especially in freestyle. So we'll see what El Toro Loco has in store.
A ver esos cuernos al aire para Joe Foley, El Toro Loco. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com. Scan that QR code and lock your scores in now, San Antonio.
As we watch the Super Glue do the action replay, almost didn't have the momentum to get those back BKT tires up. Right about here, it sounded like the transmission wasn't giving him the juice he needed. Something seemed like it wasn't quite right. And as the truck goes on the side, he tries to save it there by doing a reverse sidewall save. But the truck ends up on its lid, and Joe Foley, El Toro Loco, giving San Antonio what it wants. Scores are in. Score for El Toro Loco is 6.146. Right now, El Toro Loco sits in second.
Monster Jam fans, back here in the pits, and Lucas Stabilizer was just behind me a minute ago. They were just doing an additional fuel, so they have a 26-gallon methanol fuel tank specially constructed for Monster Jam trucks. and you can see that on the back of every single Monster Jam truck. But also you see Classroom Crusher here behind me. They're taking a look at that drive shaft, making sure everything is okay. But we did see that 60-second clock earlier on in JCB Racing. Turns out they needed to take a look and make sure that everything was good to go. So when it comes to Monster Jam trucks, they need air, fuel, and spark. So the biggest thing is they wanted to go ahead and check those batteries and make sure that they got to the root of the problem before there was anything else. So they charged it up, said that the batteries are good to go. Still taking a look at that drive shaft. They did a locker check and it should be good to go. But like I said, we're just hoping to get all 12 trucks back for performance action, and we are going to head to the track now for more two-wheel skills.
So Jester, our current leader, 6.533. You saw him kind of looking a little lost in the background of that shot with pit reporter Lindsay Noble, but he knows where he's at. He's having fun. He is on top right now. El Toro Loco in second, Megalodon in third. 9 competitors remain in our skills challenge. Next competitor, last night's skills challenge winner, having a season of a lifetime right now in his second full season with Monster Jam. Let's hear it for Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. Two competition wins in skills this season for Excalibur. And last night he put on a show on those front 2 BKT tires, and it looks like we might get a little repeat of the action last night. Looks like he's going to line up for a stoppie. Not getting the momentum he needed, so our Monster Jam officials giving him a second attempt in the skills challenge. Very similar to last night. The first attempt didn't go so well for Excalibur. The second one is where he put on a show. So the pressure's on right now for Excalibur.
Bringing the magic to the mythical, it's Pagliarulo, Excalibur! Scoring is now open. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock those scores in now. You have 20 seconds.
So a tough situation right here for Excalibur. Not lined up straight to go down that straightaway, and not able to walk the truck halfway down the track. So he had to try to improvise there, trying to straighten the truck up, but couldn't make that happen. But still awesome on those front 2 BKT tires. Scores are in. Score for Excalibur is 7.719. Your new leader is Excalibur. He's got his wife and twins in the stands here in San Antonio. Up next, Colt Stevens, Thunder Roris. Colt Stevens looking for that first skills competition win in 2026. Might be lining up for a bicycle. Gets it on the other 2 tires. Scoring is open for Colt Stevens, Thunder Roris. Lock it in at judgeszone.com. Scan the QR code. Look at that beautiful baby up there, and a proud mama. Also a proud wife of Colt Stevens, Thunder Roris, on the side BKT tires, trying to do a sidewall donut save, throws the truck to the other side. had a little cattywampus with the rear steer there, so not able to kind of spin to set it back down, but still a wild moment in our skills challenge for Colt Stevens. Thunder Roars, our JCB Dirt squad, will get him back on all fours, and you can see his wife and kid up there. One of the two of the babies up there right now. Scores are in. Score for Thunder Roars is 6.342. Third place right now for Thunder Roars. Last time it snowed out here, we had to cancel the event, but we're back for the action. And up next, Jim Kohler, Avenger. Score to beat, Excalibur, 7.719. They're going to give Avenger another attempt to try this stoppie right here. A little too much momentum, because what you're trying to do is get the front of the truck to set down at the same time you're trying to get the back of the truck to pop up. Finding that sweet spot is important.
Let's make some noise for Jim Kohler, Avenger! Scoring is now open over at judgeszone.com. So if you like that run by Mr. Excitement, let's get those scores locked in now.
Got that 57 drop top with no hood on either. Jim Kohler, Avenger. Tough break right there in two-wheel skills. But Mr. Excitement, known for freestyle, two-time World Finals champion, will be ready to burn it down in our final competition. Scores are in. Score for Avenger, 2.155. Up next, your JCB Racing final winner. Ready to school them in two-wheel skills. Here's Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Camden Murphy with 4 skills challenge wins this season in Classroom Crusher. Getting a win in this competition too would inch him closer to the top spot on the series. Camden Murphy lining up for the ski slope. Has had some big success in this competition with this skill. Here we go. Great setup, smooth start on those front 2 tires. Finishes off on 1 BKT tire and sets it back down.
The cool kid breaking all the rules is Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher! The scoring is now open. Let's scan that QR code and lock those scores in now. Use the code SAT.
So we've seen him smoothly walk over that whole pod, but right there, the truck kind of got turned a little sideways, so he went into action mode, hit the gas, 1 BKT tire to set it back down. Did I just get a 6-7 out there from Camden Murphy? What was that going on? But he's feeling good right now. Your JCB Racing winner. Scores are in. The score for Classroom Crusher is 9.216. Your new leader, Classroom Crusher. So Classroom Crusher right now at 9.216. Current leader, Excalibur, now bumped to second with a 7.719. Jester third, Thunder Roars fourth, El Toro Loco fifth. And 5 drivers left in our skills challenge. So still some room at the top, but plenty of room underneath Classroom Crusher too. And if Classroom Crusher can hold on to this win, you know Camden Murphy's going to be feeling good and ready to rip in freestyle. We're going to crown a St. Jude ambassador of the event before the event is over, and we are asking you, please, San Antonio, to scan our QR code and make a donation to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And when you make that donation, pick your favorite truck and driver, because our drivers are competing in a friendly fundraising competition where every dollar goes to St. Jude and their mission to end childhood cancer, to keep families together, and hopefully one day we can see those families here at Monster Jam. Right now, JCB Digatron is slaughtering the competition. So scan the QR code, pick your favorite truck and driver, and make your donation for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. She's in the hunt right now for the BKT Overall Event Championship. Fast in racing. Let's see if she can bring the skills. Here's Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer.
Let's see those trucker horns in the air for Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. And now San Antonio, if you want to score, it's time to lock those scores in now and scan the QR code on the video board.
So you heard her try to put it in reverse. You heard the noise, but the truck just wouldn't move. Sometimes transmissions don't like to play well in our two-wheel skills challenge. So Cynthia Gauthier doing the best that she can, and Lucas Stabilizer probably not going to take the top spot, but she's got some big fans out here cheering for her. Score for Lucas Stabilizer is 6.683. So right now, Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer, third place in our skills challenge. Classroom Crusher holding on right now, 9.216. The score to beat. 4 competitors left, and 4 competitors who can absolutely take the win in this competition. We've got Mayhem, JCB Digatron, Gravedigger, Sparkle Smash still to come. And if you're Classroom Crusher Camden Murphy right now, you're hoping maybe what happened to Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer happens to these other trucks. But right now it sounds like we've got our Northern Tool and Equipment pit reporter, Lindsay Noble, in the back with a story. Lindsay, what's going on? All right, so it sounds like mic issues outside maybe for our pit reporter, Lindsay Noble. We'll check in with her to see what's going on in the back. You can see Lucas Stabilizer right now. They've got some work ahead of them to get her back for freestyle. Our drivers pushing these 12,000-pound machines to their limits. And transmissions aren't supposed to be at 90 degrees like that, so kudos to our UNOH tech officials. Up next, let's hear it for Chris Kohler in Mayhem. He's got 1 skills challenge win this season, and he needs to score better than a 9.216 to do it today. Gonna get another attempt again, not able to get it in reverse fast enough, so Mayhem gets 1 more attempt in our skills challenge. There's the setup he's looking for. Now, where does he want to go from here? At the 50-yard line right now, is he gonna go all the way to the parking spot, or is he gonna throw it in reverse here? dancing around right now.
Getting tricky with it on 2 BKT tires. Make some noise for Chris Kohler, Mayhem! That's right, San Antonio. If you like what you saw on the track, scan that QR code and lock your scores in now.
The Glizzy Goblin showing up for our skills challenge here, and I thought he was going all the way. I was hoping he was gonna, on the 2 front tires, go all the way to his parking spot, set it down, and just, you know, turn it off and enjoy the rest of our skills challenge. Is it enough to take the lead? The score for Mayhem is 9.426. Your new leader is Mayhem. Next competitor has the whole team in town, JCB here in San Antonio, ready to put people in San Antonio to work, and he is ready to work right now. Tristan England, JCB Digatron with 4 skills challenge wins this season, 9.426. The score to beat. Make some noise for JCB Digatron. You would think that he was born on 2 tires the way he balances these 12,000-pound machines. Into a wheelie, nice combo. In a compromised position right now, waving to the Alamo Dome. Keeping the combo going.
Looking to bury the competition, it's Tristan England, JCB Digatron! Remember, San Antonio, you have an important job. You have 20 seconds to get those scores locked in now.
A man just went to Bubba's 33 and ordered all the combo items right there on the menu. JCB Digatron. Tristan England knows what it takes to win this competition and has built his career by just getting better and better and better in this area too. So scores are in. Score for JCB Digatron is 9.553. Your new leader, JCB Digatron. Haven't even said his name, and San Antonio is already going nuts. Here comes Adam Anderson, Gravedigger.
He's digging graves and taking names. It's Adam Anderson, Gravedigger! Now remember, San Antonio, if you want to help our black and green wrecking machine, it's time to lock your scores for him now at judgeszone.com.
Again, I think that our drivers here are trying to take that Guinness World Record away from Bari Musawar, our zombie driver. I didn't even count how many revolutions that was, but yo, man's got to be dizzy right now. Driving a straight line, though, so Gravedigger looking good. The question is, what do the scores look like? Scores are in. Score for Gravedigger is 8.269. She's ready to show all the boys how it's done. Up next, it's Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. This is the final competitor in our skills challenge. Jamie Sullivan has the opportunity to steal the spotlight away from JCB Digatron. She's gonna get a second attempt, because as you noticed, those front tires sliding on that dirt where she really needed that traction, so maybe a little less momentum can help her out for attempt number 2. She has 2 skills competition wins this season, so we know she can get it done.
Let's make some noise for Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash! Scoring is now open. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your magical scores in now.
There are a lot of things involved in our skills challenge, from the right momentum to balance to the right setup and the truck working the way it's supposed to. In this instance, the dirt getting the best of Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash, given the signal too. The truck is broken. Scores are in for Sparkle Smash, and the score is 3.767. 3.767, so that puts her in 11th. That means your winner is Tristan England, JCB Digatron.
Tristan, a solid run out there earns you another skills win, along with so many accolades here. Talk to us about how you managed to pull something like that off.
You know, I was joking with my UNOH technician, Brad Hilson. He's one of the veteran technicians here, and he's in my ear, and I said, man, I want to just have fun here in San Antonio. I've been here so many times. I want to do something a little different. So that was the first time I've actually tried it off the step up. Man, every time we come to San Antonio, we want to do something special for you guys. And I hate that I'm outside right now. We got all this noise going on. How loud can you guys get? How fun are you having at Monster Jam today? Come on, it's Sunday. Let's go.
Well, it'll only get better. We know we like to call it Sunday Fun Day for a reason, and you've already got now 5 skills wins on the season. What's it going to take to add a freestyle to that?
Just having a good time, staying consistent like we've done all season. Here's Brad right here, man. Waited 10 years for him to be a crew chief for a day. A weekend, I got it, man. But we're having fun, we're having a good time. But I'll tell you right now, shout out to my wife, my beautiful wife, my son Crash, man. All our simulator work's paying off. And with a little bit of Jesus on your side, you got some luck, man. I love you, San Antonio. Let's get wild, Texas.
Watching the replay right now on the video board, JCB Digatron, your second competition winner of the event, with one more competition left. And that's going to be Monster Jam Freestyle, where the final 12 points will be awarded before we wrap things up here in San Antonio. But first, it's Monster Jam halftime. Right now, an opportunity for you to stretch the legs, hit the restroom, but more importantly, grab your Monster Jam gear to cheer for your favorite truck and driver. So while our JCB Dirt Squad gets the track ready for freestyle, right now is Monster Jam halftime.
Reached the pinnacle of the afternoon. This is Monster Jam Freestyle!
Announcing his presence, Colt Stevens, Thunder Roaris, starts us off with some huge air. Looks like Colt Stevens might be fighting that rear steer for the rest of this freestyle. That could create some wild moments here. That rear steer is all over the place right now. Colt Stevens struggling to line that truck up straight. Also looks like he's lost power on that right front BKT tire. This truck is falling apart, but he's going to keep going.
The Apex Predator tearing up the track for his home state. Make some noise for Colt Stevens, Thunder Roaris. All right, remember, San Antonio, it's time to head on over to judgeszone.com. You have 20 seconds to lock your scores in now.
Pushing the truck to the limits after those first few huge air hits. The rear steer, the self-center where it puts the wheel straight again on its own, doesn't work. So Colt Stevens had to fight that the whole time with his right hands. And baby's up there on the board. Mama wants some bacon. Daddy needs to bring it home here. So Colt Stevens, Thunder Roaris, needs some big scores. 7.137 for Colt Stevens, Thunder Roaris. He's in the hunt right now for the BKT Overall Event Championship. Let's hear it for Chris Kohler, Mayhem! Second generation driver, Chris Kohler, part of the Team Scream group, so he needs to bring it in San Antonio. Make some noise if you want him to go full send. Getting a little sketchy over there. 80 seconds left. Chris Kohler looking for his third freestyle win of the season. Gravity bringing that 12,000-pound machine back to the ground. Huge bounce right there for Chris Kohler. In fact, I think it might have shut the truck off, so the clock is paused. 58 seconds. They're going to give him a chance to refire that truck. You're looking at him right now on board, and he's got thousands of eyes watching him right now. Everybody hoping to fire that thing back up. We need more mayhem. Just a tough situation right now for Chris Kohler Avenger, in Mayhem.
Let's make some noise for Chris Kohler Mayhem. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com. Head on over there and lock your scores in now, San Antonio.
Just as it was starting to get spicy, Chris Kohler was really starting to push the limits of that truck, and a weird bounce shuts the truck off. Right here, though, had an opportunity for a wow moment. But, I mean, the Team Scream, they love to go big. They love San Antonio, and so I know Chris Kohler leaving 58 seconds left on the clock. Not thrilled about that, but absolutely having the time of his life this weekend in San Antonio. Scores are in. Score for Mayhem is 7.056.
Monster Jam fans still right now trying to get Lucas Oil Stabilizer back on the track for freestyle. You can see behind me their crew is currently working very fierce, but it is tight corners back here, especially on this right side next to this 53-foot hauler. You can tell that right now they're taking out a 2-speed power glide transmission. You can actually see Cynthia Gauthier inside of the cab. What she's doing is she's working on the throttle, and she's talking with her crew chief who's underneath working on that linkage. Essentially, they're making sure that everything is good in that 2-speed power glide transmission. They're going ahead, they're checking first gear, second, and of course reverse as well. So this is something that typically only takes about 20 minutes for our UNOH technicians and our crew chiefs, but it does seem to be taking a little bit more time than average. I do think that that's just because of the fact that it's such a tight fit over here. So they've got a lot going on right now, but no worries, should be back for freestyle. Of course, we'll keep you guys updated as best as we can. There's still so much more action to come.
So our BKT overall event leaderboard classroom crusher going into this competition in first by 1 point over JCB, Digatron, and Mayhem. So for Mayhem, it might be the end of the event as far as the BKT overall event championship is concerned. Lucas Stabilizer in fourth. I know Cynthia Gauthier would love to get out here. She is in contention. And Adam Anderson and Gravedigger would need to win freestyle and then have those other 4 drivers finish below him if he has any opportunity to take this win. Now it's time for the funny business. Let's hear it for Matt Pagliarulo in Jester. Back-to-back slap wheelies. Matt Pagliarulo and Jester off to a great start in freestyle. Right rear BKT tire not getting all the power right now. The Planetary locking up on Jester. Trying to loosen it up. There is just no power going to the rear of that truck right now.
Put your hands together for Matt Pagliarulo. Jester! Scoring is now open. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
With only 3 more points events left after this for this series, every point counts, and these Monster Jam trucks have been through the ringer this year and this weekend. And Matt Pagliarulo and Jester trying his best to keep that momentum going, even though the back of the truck just not giving power to the front, to the rest of it. So it's just a tough break right there for Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. Waiting for those scores now at judgeszone.com, a 5.899.
Alrighty, I'm standing by with my brand new friend, Carmelo. San Antonio, say hi, Carmelo! That's right. So Carmelo and I are gonna play something a little more challenging for the brain, for the mind. It's called Slider Trivia. So let's look up at the video board. There's the question. What is the top speed of a Monster Jam truck? San Antonio, I want you guys to help him. When we get close to the answer, I want you to say stop. Are you ready, Carmelo?
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready.
All righty, San Antonio, are you ready to help him out? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, slide.
Stop.
Stop. Beautiful. It's a good stop. Let's see if you got it right. It fell in there. I think it counts because it fell in there. And you know what? Because you were so awesome, I promised you something incredible. You're taking home a low CRC zombie vehicle. How do you like what you just won?
Oh, I loved it. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome, Carmelo. Are you ready for some more freestyle?
I am really ready for some more Monster Truck Jam.
That's right. Stick around because we still got a lot more freestyle coming your way.
So I know San Antonio's built on big names, Wemby, Robinson, Duncan, but there is none bigger than Ray Variel, or as we know him, Ray Meow Meow. Ray, welcome to Monster Jam.
Don't compare me to them, man. Those are legends. What's going on, San Antonio? I am right here from San Antonio, Texas. I'm one of the announcers for the Texas Longhorns. I'm one of the announcers for the San Antonio Spurs, and I'm also born and raised right here in San Antonio, Texas. I'm also one of the announcers for Monster Jam, so I travel all over the world and get to do this. But every single year, without fail, I've missed San Antonio, and when they rescheduled it, I had prior obligations. So I talked to them, and I said, hey, if I make it in on Sunday, can I make one freestyle call if San Antonio's cool with it? And they said, absolutely. But it's only if you guys are cool with it. So San Antonio, can I hop on this mic and do one of the calls right here? Let's go ahead and do it and show them how it's done to San Antonio. Coming up next, your youngest competitor in the field, all the way from Osteen, Florida, Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. Mike Pagliarulo starts off with a big hit in the jump. $111 seconds on the clock. Clock is paused. You see that tire is just done. Doubt he will be able to refire. He has a chance to refire. They're saying if he wants to continue, he might be able to do so. Ryan, I think I jinxed him, man. He gave me the mic and I cursed him, but is he going to push through this?
It's time to go, baby.
Oh, he's going. This is all hard on the line right now. 100 seconds. He says, let's go for some donuts. Mike Pagliarulo just pushing through. He says he can't stop, won't stop. Hits this thing. $80 seconds. Sends it, going for the pod. Hits the back. Oh my goodness, no way.
He fell 60 seconds, and this is awesome.
Ryan, he is halfway through this run right now. Goes for the jump. Oh, tilts it over. Does he save it?
And he's back on all 4 BKT tires.
Look, Ryan, if he goes for the Morgan to Morgan backflip, I will be so impressed. He's pushing through. Just fighting. Ladies and gentlemen, 30 seconds on the clock. I think Mike's going to try it. This tire's been out. He's going to try it. Here he goes. He eyes it. He tries it. Oh, come on, Mike. You give it to me. 18 seconds on the clock. It is paused. Is he done? Will they let him refire? And he is. He has a chance to refire is what they're saying. They're saying they're going to try to let him go if he can refire. I'm talking to them in the booth. Ryan, he started this thing with that tire completely done.
This looks like an old school Monster Jam freestyle too, where the truck is just shredded. Everything is holding on for dear life right now.
Take a look at the BKT tire, man. San Antonio, he can refire if he's able to go, and I think that he's going! Are you kidding me? Count it down with me, San Antonio. 3, 2, 1!
Total destruction and mayhem on the track. Mike Pagliarulo, Excavator. San Antonio, what'd you think about that?
Mike Pagliarulo. Mikey. I think they like you. Are you kidding me? Ryan!
That's why they call him Magic Mike. He is Magic Mike. That was unbelievable. When you thought the run was over in the beginning, he showed everyone how it's done, and these fans ate it up.
Take a look here at the super glue, glued to the action replay. You saw the puff of smoke come right here. Look at this. The tire was done right from the beginning. You see it fly out there. He was finished. He says, you know what, let me get some donuts, a baker's dozen. Let me throw it out here. After that, during the run, he pushes through, stopped at 57 seconds on the clock, and says, you know what, I'm going to keep going. Put the camera on that man. Mikey, what's up, buddy? Scores are locked. I don't even know what the score to beat is, man. We don't need to see it. Give me that score. Put it on the board and put him at the top. Mike Pagliarulo is your new leader, 9.637. Mike Pagliarulo just put on a run, dancing on them and feeling good. He pulled out the Chucky dance. Ryan.
It looked like it was going to be a short call for you there, but man, he pulled out all the stops there, did not give up, and that's what I love about Mike Pagliarulo in Excalibur. He came to win, and I think he might just do it.
He just created a legendary moment here in San Antonio. I mean, that's going down in the history books here in SA, the 2-1-0. He said, San Antonio. Made himself well known. Give it up for Mike Pagliarulo, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Osteen, Florida, 21 years old. He can't even rent a car. Ryan, he can't even rent a car, and he just did that on a truck, buddy. Ridiculous.
During that halftime report, we talked to you guys about that front corner, and we talked to you guys about that planetary and the sun gear. So now we're going to take a closer look, but we're also going to show you that bowl gear was broken as well. So you can see how cracked it is. You can see here where the piece is separated. But if we take a closer look right here, you can see inside. And this part right here is what's called the sun gear. You can see that it does resemble a sun. These 3 gears right here are planetary gears, and they do orbit completely around this sun gear. This is also a broken sun gear as well, so you can see the exact piece that is broken. So this, of course, is going to be that front hub of that Monster Jam tire that you guys got to see them pull off. But this front housing here is completely set to go here on Sparkle Smash. So that piece is so important, but they are good to go, and we are almost back for action.
Well, I appreciate it, San Antonio. Thank you so much for letting me hop on the mic here in my hometown. This man's going to take you the rest of the way. We still have the Spurs showing up here in San Antonio, playoff bound. So keep bringing that energy and give it up for Mike Pagliarulo. But now, your next driver from Paris, Texas, Tristan England, JCB Digatron.
All right, so Tristan England, JCB Digatron, your current series leader, has yet to win a freestyle competition this season. JCB team in the house. Let's see what Tristan England, JCB Digatron can do with 2 minutes. He's feeling pretty comfortable on that loud pedal. Nice slab wheelie. Can we get the combo into the stoppie? He's got a big score to beat, so he's got to bring the big tricks right now. Looks like he's lining up for the Morgan and Morgan backflip. Keeps it on all fours.
Let's make some noise for Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Scoring is now open, San Antonio. You have 20 seconds to get those scores locked in now.
Breakage in the truck, so Tristan England, JCB Digatron could not continue. Seeing the frustration right now. Was in the hunt for that BKT overall event championship. And right now, if I'm Camden Murphy, classroom crusher, I'm licking my chops, hoping to take the win, the overall, and inch closer to the top spot on this series. Because after this event, 3 points events left on this series where every point matters, especially if you're JCB Digatron or Classroom Crusher. But JCB Digatron had a smooth run going, looking real comfortable, some big airs, some combos, some tricks, and then hitting the Morgan and Morgan backflip. But unfortunately, again, 12,000 pounds, gravity, all of these things. Sometimes trucks break, and that's what happens to Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Scores are in, and the score for JCB Digatron is 8.445. Mr. Excitement up next, a 2-time World Finals freestyle champion. And over his almost 30-year career has brought wow moments and memories to families around the world. And we're looking to get it right now from Jim Kohler and Avenger. Flying through the air, Jim Kohler has to have one of the best views in the house right now. Each jump getting bigger, going a little farther. Onto wheels. There's the throttle. 35 seconds left. "15 seconds left. We need a wow moment from Avenger. Looks like he might be going for a backflip.
Putting the excitement in freestyle, it's Jim Kohler, Avenger. That's right, San Antonio. Scan that QR code. Time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
For almost 30 years, Jim Kohler, Avenger, has been entertaining families, fans around the world, one of the only drivers to compete in every World Finals. This is a man who is legendary in the industry, and one day, cannot wait to see him inducted into Monster Jam's Hall of Fame, but that's years down the road. We still got plenty of Avenger action to come, and he brought it this weekend to San Antonio. Scores are in. Score for Avenger is 8.319. Third place right now for Avenger. So Excalibur still the score to beat, 9.637. JCB Digatron second. Avenger jumps into third place. Thunder Roris in fourth. And we've got 6 competitors left, with Mayhem and Jester rounding out the top 6. So 6 competitors left in Monster Jam Freestyle. Again, your scores determine our winner at judgeszone.com. Next competitor was on one in racing earlier today, looking for her first freestyle win this season. Get your trucker arms up. Honk that horn for Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. Cynthia Gauthier, a boundary breaker in Monster Jam, competing in some of the biggest Monster Jam events, World Finals, a World Finals champion, known for big air. Let's see if we get some here in San Antonio. Slab wheelie to combo, getting sketchy. .45 seconds left. Looking for that wow moment. Good freestyle so far. Lots of momentum. Good air. Lining up for that Morgan and Morgan backflip. Mama getting after it right now. Rear steer looks like it's in a compromising position, so she goes for it.
Leaving it all out the track, Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. Scoring is now open, San Antonio. Time to head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now for Lucas Stabilizer.
They say real recognize real, so I want all the ladies to make some noise right now for Cynthia Gauthier. She brought it today in San Antonio, gave it her all in every competition. A big event here today for Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. Now we wait for her scores at judgeszone.com. Score to beat 9.637. Excalibur, your leader. The score for Lucas Stabilizer is 8.539. Right now, Lucas Stabilizer sits in second. So Excalibur, your current leader. If I'm Lucas Stabilizer, that's a good spot to be in. She is in the top 5 for the BKT Overall Event Championship. With JCB Digatron sitting in 3rd place right now, there's lots of opportunity to take the overall. And if I'm Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher, I am just waiting for my 2 minutes to go in freestyle.
Now I'm standing by with my new friend, Abby. San Antonio, say hi, Abby. That's right. You guys have been really good at that this afternoon. So Abby, you, me, and San Antonio are gonna do a little Monster Jam trivia. We're gonna take a look at the question up at the video board and see what that question is. If you answer it right, you get a prize. Here we go.
Hey Monster Jam fans, Camden Murphy here. It's time for some Monster Jam trivia. What type of fuel do Monster Jam trucks run? A, space age rocket motor. B, racing methanol. C, propane. D, strawberry milkshake. You know the answer. Let's hear it.
Wow. Okay, Abby. I mean, a lot of Monster Jam fans kind of know this already, and I'm hearing a lot of the same letter. So what is the answer, Abby? A, B, C, or D?
B.
She says B, racing methanol. Let's see if she got it right. And she got it right. That is fantastic. Good job, Abby. And for being so smart, I'm giving you this. So now you're going to take your family with this $50 gift card to go eat at Bubba 33's after the event. So now you're going to have some lunch after all of the excitement. Do you like to eat food?
Yes.
Yeah? What's your favorite food? Cheeseburgers, and I'm pretty sure they have that there too. So of course, we gotta get ready because we need more freestyle. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Me too, stick around because we still got a lot more freestyle coming your way.
Hey, San Antonio, if you're hungry, scan that QR code right there at Bubba's 33. You can grab a free appetizer after Monster Jam today. So let's pack the house at Bubba's 33 in Texas Roadhouse after the event. Scan that QR code, get your free food after Monster Jam. Pressure's on right now for this guy, sitting second in the series. Coming into this competition on top for the BKT Overall Event Leaderboard Championship. He needs this win. He needs the points. He is trying to catch first place. Let's see if Classroom Crusher studied for the test. Right now, Classroom Crusher is not wasting a second. He is getting after it. 85 seconds left to go. $55 seconds. Looks like he is headed towards the Morgan and Morgan backflip. And a one-wheel moonwalk right there. Let's go full send. Hood flies off. San Antonio loving this right now. 30 seconds to go. And it looks like we're going to go even bigger. Can he save it? You bet he can! And he sets it back down on all four BKT tires.
School is out forever. Make some noise, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher! What an incredible run. If you liked what you saw, head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
After knowing Camden for about 10 years, I love that look on his face, the look in his eyes, that accomplishment moment, knowing that he just put on the best showing he could for you San Antonio fans. Is it enough to take the top spot from Excalibur? The score to beat 9.637. The scores are locked in. Camden, you ready to see this score, my man? Let's see the score for Classroom Crusher. .565, still though good enough for second place, and it's going to be tough for any of these other competitors left to knock him out of that second position pedestal. Really in a good place for the BKT Overall Event Championship right now, and this replay, awesome to watch. Just big air, those wow moments, the Morgan and Morgan backflip. Camden Murphy put it all together and packaged it real nicely for class in Classroom Crusher. Four trucks remain. Our next competitor with 2 freestyle wins this year, he's known as Freestyle Foley, and you're about to find out why. Let's hear it for Joe Foley, El Toro Loco. Again, score to beat, Excalibur 9.637. It's going to be a tough score to beat, but El Toro Loco and Joe Foley have been known for some of the wildest wow moments in Monster Jam over the last 5 years. Got El Toro Loco fans in the crowd ready to film this run. Don't forget, use the hashtag Monster Jam with all your pictures and videos. Let's do this. There's a unique line right there from Joe Foley. El Toro Loco, definitely not the direction he wanted to go, but once you start freestyling, sometimes you're along for the ride. I think we're gonna send it. Oh, teasing us right there. But nice ramp to ramp wheelie combos. Rough bounce for Joe Foley, El Toro Loco. 30 seconds left on the clock.
A ver esos cuernos al aire para Joe Foley, el Toro Loco. Scoring is now open, San Antonio. If you like that crazy bull, time to lock your scores for him now at judgeszone.com.
So Joe Foley, El Toro Loco, doing everything he can with a truck that had no reverse in it. And he decided, you know what, we're just going to do our best to send it. This was an awesome moment right there. The way the bull just bucked up onto those front BKT tires, sets it back down, and then keeps it going from there. And Joe Foley, El Toro Loco, you'll have to follow him on social media. Keep up with his career at Monster Jam on social media. And again, if you've got a great picture or video from today's event, tag us at Monster Jam or use the hashtag Monster Jam. Scores coming in for El Toro Loco. Score is 7.005. That's 8th place right now for El Toro Loco. All right, so we're going to crown our St. Jude ambassador of the event. Your donations coming in to support St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and their commitment to end childhood cancer, keeping families together. So right now, we're going to look at the St. Jude donation board here, and it looks like out of nowhere today, with 47% of the donations to St. Jude, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher, is your St. Jude ambassador of the event. And San Antonio, thank you. Thank you so much for making those donations. On behalf of the families you'll never meet, the doctors doing all the research, and everyone pooling these resources together, thank you for making impact with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Time to get a little sparkly, get a little smashy. Here comes Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. Confetti bomb to start the Sparkle Smash freestyle. Jamie Sullivan going big in Sparkle Smash as the confetti's still floating in the air there. Come on, Jamie! Yes! Clock is paused at 44 seconds. Unfortunately, not able to continue the run, broken truck, so scoring is open for Jamie Sullivan Sparkle Smash, who has really struggled with mechanical issues this season. A top-notch driver coming from arenas, really made a big name for herself last year, moving into stadiums this year, and just like that, you know, a truck breakage unfortunately ends her run early. But Sparkle Smash fans, somebody make some noise for Jamie Sullivan. This Monster Jam truck is taking the sport by storm right now. Scores are in. Score for Sparkle Smash is 7.315. Sixth place for Jamie Sullivan Sparkle Smash. We saw the JCB Dirt Squad bring him outside. But if that music is playing, it can only mean, here comes Adam Anderson, Gravedigger! Yeah, baby! Big air from Gravedigger! And a save, too! Let's see if he eats Gravedigger across the Alamo Dome. Black and green wrecking machine lining up for the Morgan and Morgan backflip. "40 seconds left. Let's go full send." He is a madman behind the wheel this season, especially in freestyle. Some of the biggest air all year coming from Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. Cross thread all over the place. Sets it back down.
With one foot in the gas and one in the grave, it's Adam Anderson, Gravedigger! Scoring is now open, San Antonio. You have an important job to do. Get your scores locked in for the black and green wrecking machine, Gravedigger.
This weekend, these freestyles, I don't know if it's maybe the water here in San Antonio, the sunlight, the warm weather, but our drivers are absolutely bringing it in this competition this weekend. So Gravedigger has 2 freestyle wins this season, and with huge air like that, big tricks. He didn't just give San Antonio what they needed, he gave them what they wanted here, and that included just about everything you could ask for in freestyle and a little bit more right there. So the question, is it enough to take the lead? 9.637 score to beat. The score for Gravedigger is 9.411. Third place for Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. One truck left to freestyle. Excalibur holding on to that top spot, 9.637. Classroom Crusher in second. Gravedigger in third. Lucas Stabilizer in fourth place. And Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher, going into this final competition, was leading for the BKT Overall Event Championship with one freestyle left. Let's see if he has that trophy in his hands in about 10 minutes from now. Last night, he cooked. They're calling him Crockpot on the YouTube, and they are calling him one of the most vibrant superstars in Monster Jam right now. Here comes Kevin Crocker, last night's freestyle winner and overall event champion. Here's Megalodon. The shark looking vicious, looking like it's ready to strike. Here we go. Look at the shock popping out of the truck, so unfortunately not completing enough time to get a score. A 0 for Megalodon, and that means your freestyle winner is Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur! For Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur, that's his third freestyle win of the season, his fifth competition win this season. No guts, no glory for Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur, and it's all glory because he put his guts out on the line for everyone to see, and that truck held on for dear life while he did it. And our pit reporter, Lindsay Noble, is with our freestyle winner.
Mike, congratulations here on a freestyle win. Absolutely insane score, especially coming out relatively early. You needed to fill that time, but with a broken truck. Talk to us about how important that is, especially as the youngest driver on the fleet, to be able to drive with a broken truck like that. How testament is that to your skill?
You know, it's crazy. You know, with having three wheels, it's super hard to drive, but we know San Antonio, the fans are amazing. We had to go crazy. I love winning, baby.
All right, he gets the final 12 points of the event. Is it enough to take the BKT overall event champion? Is, with 33 points, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher!
Huge congratulations to Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Gonna hand you that trophy there. So well deserved. Consistency is key for you here this season. I mean, so many incredible saves. You just picked up 4 points here on the series. I know that you've been in this sport for so long. What does this mean to you? How close is it?
Man, it feels good, and every little point matters, but I gotta say, I'm sorry to all these UNH technicians out here. I absolutely destroyed that truck here tonight, so I appreciate them working all night long to get this truck ready to go back to Atlanta here in a couple weeks. But San Antonio, you guys have been amazing all weekend long, and I tell you what, this year is our year, and I'm just a kid living a dream. I was sitting in the stands just like you guys. I had a big dream to drive one of these beautiful Monster Jam trucks, and here I am. So that leaves you with one thing. Never, ever give up in your dream, San Antonio. You guys are amazing, and we'll see you guys next time!